Before the world called him Iron Man, life almost destroyed him. There are some people whose lives fall apart so deeply that the world writes them off. And then there's Robert Downey Jr., a living reminder that no matter how dark your lowest moment is, it is not your final chapter. Robert was born into a world that didn't protect him. He grew up surrounded by drugs, chaos, broken routines, and unstable emotions. Fame came early, but so did addiction. He wasn't a star rising, he was a star burning too fast. By the time he hit adulthood, he was in and out of jail, fired from movie sets, and rejected by a world that once praised him. Casting directors refused to hire him. Friends walked away. Headlines mocked him. Hollywood labeled him too risky, too broken, too far gone. And maybe the saddest part, Robert himself believed it. There's a moment in everyone's life when the world's judgment becomes louder than your own voice. When you start thinking maybe you really are a failure. Maybe you really can't change. Maybe this is all you're meant to be. But life always gives you one silent, hidden door. For Robert, that door appeared as rock bottom. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't inspiring. It was painful, lonely, humiliating. But rock bottom has one gift. It forces you to decide. Will you stay here, or will you fight? He chose to fight. He rebuilt himself quietly, step by painful step. Rehab, discipline, small roles, strict routines. No shortcuts, no excuses, no miracles. And one day the world gave him an opportunity. A risky casting choice, a gamble, a role that needed a man who'd been broken, scarred, lost, and reborn. Iron Man. Robert didn't just play Tony Stark, he was him. A man who self-destructed, then rebuilt himself one bolt at a time. That is why people love him, not for the suit, not for the fame, but because he proved something powerful. Your story is not over when you fail. Your story begins the moment you decide to rise. Robert Downey Jr. is living proof that you can lose everything, your career, your reputation, your direction, and still rebuild a life greater than anything you dreamed. If you're watching this today, remember, life doesn't care how many times you've fallen. It cares how many times you stand back up.